Hey YouTube, what's going on? My name is Ekuegan. You call me EK. I stream every day at twitch.tv/Ekuegan, where we do help for Grandmasters. So this week that just came up, we currently have Inverted Spire. It is the Hothead that is dropping. It is double loot, and this is the last time that you can get your hands on Hothead. I had a previous Hothead, but when Bungie brought it back, it now has, you know, the Vanguard traits on them. The one that's like stun and recovery, and the other is like, you know, when you kill things, you get some of your health back. So you're probably wondering, what do I want on my Hothead? Well, let's get straight to it. Let's look at what Hothead has, and then I'm going to talk about what I want on it. All right. So if I go to d2gunsmith.com, which is a great website made by Mr. Andre, here's what I want, and here's why I want what I want. All right. So I want quick launch. I want impact casing. I want tracking, and I want clown cartridge. That is going to be the first one that I want. The reason why I want this is because in most situations, if I have two in the mag, right, especially in endgame, if I'm like facing a champion, I can hit the champion, it'll close up, break the shield, and have another shot to put out. This normally chunks about a third of their health, which allows me to, you know, like maybe go to my special to get them weak enough to do a finisher. Yes, Aeon gang. If you're out there, you run Aeons, I'm proud of you. You're a team player. Another good thing here is if you have someone on the team running Gallahorn, right, before you ride it to a flag, if you shoot off a shot and then you reload, no matter what, you're always going to have two shots in the mag. If someone shoots off a Gallahorn round, you now have Pack Hunter, which is really nice, all right, which allows you to do the most damage. Now you're wondering, why is this guy talking about Hothead? Here's what happened. Precision rockets got a 10% nerf for damage. Adaptive and aggressives got a 10% buff for damage. That means that is a 20% buff, okay, for damage on adaptive rockets. Now, Hothead is also adept, which allows you to put on adept big one. If you never noticed this, but if you look at adept big ones itself, right, the middle has the boss spec in there, and then you can see from the side that they took major spec broken in half. They put this side right there, and they put the other one over. This basically just means if it's not a minor, right, majors and bosses, and then you have vehicles, and I think, like, you know, anything that's a powerful combatant, this works on. So having a depth weapon is really nice, right? We also have the whole arc burn that came back in. So Singe are back into play. So having something like Hothead is actually really nice to have. This week for Inverted Spire, if you have one Gallahorn, you have two Hotheads, you can kind of burn the boss. So having two in the mag is really nice. Now let's go back to Gunsmith. There's another version that I wanted, okay? And that is auto-loading, lasting oppression. And I also wanted handling. So the first role that I wanted with the tracking and clown cartridge, I wanted a reload masterwork, all right? And somehow I got lucky, I got it. So I'm going to show that here soon. The next one that I want is going to be quick launch, impact casing, auto-loading, and lasting oppression, all right? Now, lasting oppression is pretty nice because it does deal an additional 25% explosive damage. It automatically maxes out your blast radius. And for that, I also want handling. Why do I want handling? I'm using auto-loading, right? So I want more handling because that allows me to pull out the gun a lot quicker. And with quick launch, I can let that go. All right. Now, what am I going to compare this to? I'm comparing this to Palmyra B, which was a precision rocket, which got, once again, the 10% nerf. Now you have an adapter that got a 10% buff. So now this weapon is 20% stronger. Okay. So in terms of damage, this is going to be better. I don't want to show it in your face, but I got lucky. Okay, I got the quick launch, I got the impact, I got the tracking, got the clown, and I got the reload. Boom, that's the first one. And the second one that I wanted, once again, is going to be quick launch, impact casing, auto loading, and lasting oppression. Now you can probably get in the comments, you're going to tell me about explosive light. Explosive light is fine. I'm just not a huge fan of it because it does rely around orbs. Bungie has kind of neutered the way that we make orbs in the game, and I'd rather have two in the mag than have to worry about someone having an orb for me to grab so I can get that 25% extra damage when I can put out two rockets. All right. Another neat thing about, you know, Vanguard weapons having traits is stuff like stun and recovery. I'll do a breakdown video on stun and recovery that might be coming out after this one. But if you're out there, you're farming Hothead this week, this is what you want, all right? 2 different things. They're for 2 different situations. And if you end up, again, attracting an explosive light and you're like, hey, I want this, definitely keep it. All right, but that's about it for this video. I see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to turn on notifications to all, because if you have it on personalized, you're not going to get the notification that I put this video out. All right, once again, hit that subscribe button. I see you in the next one. Deuces.